So, good day to all. So, today we are here for the counseling session of the MA Arabic program, and today we are having the postcode MAL002. Um, it gives me great pleasure to inform our students that I have with me our faculty consultants from the headquarters, Dr. Tufail Ahmed, who's actively supporting the program and the students of the MA Arabic for the last session as well as very actively for this session. So, a warm welcome to you, sir. And
Thank you,
along
ma'am.
with
Thank you
me,
so
I also have my colleague, Dr. Chandan Kumar, Assistant Regional Director from Regional Center, Vatakara, who would also become familiar with you all in the course of time by various activities. So, with these words, I would welcome all our students also and request sir to kindly start the session. Over to you, sir.
much. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. أيها الطلبة مرحبا بكم جميعا في هذا البرنامج التعليمي اليوم، ومعكم أنا من دلهي، وسوف نتحدث اليوم حول الترجمة المتخصصة. You are welcome to this program today, and today we will discuss about the specialized translation. This course is basically about specialized translation 1. This is the first course in MA Arabic first year, and we have another course with the same name, specialized translation, course number 2 in the second year of MA Arabic. So let's start this program. Can you please open the unit number 11? Unit number 11. That is specificities of translation Arabic to English. Unit number 11. Got it? So today we will discuss about the specificities of translation. ما هي خصوصيات الترجمة أو خصائص الترجمة وما هي متطلباتها. So this unit will basically covers the specificities of translation between Arabic and English language, and the language from which we translate is termed as source language, while the language into which we translate is called a target language. In this unit, we will see that how Arabic is different from English in its syntactical structure and how this difference affects the process of translation. Further, we'll take up some text from Arabic as well as English for the practice. So translation, as it seems very simple exercise, but very often we think that anybody who is proficient in language, in two language, in source language and target language, can do this task. It's not so easy. It's not so easy. However, logical or straightforward it sounds to be, but the fact is too far from it. Translation is not a mechanical job where replacing a lexical terms or chunks of words or expressions from one language to another with its equivalents in another language. This is because translation is an art and therefore essentially creative in nature. You need to understand a text in a given language with all its nuances and subtleties dictated by the synchronic and diachronic structure. In the case of scientific, academic, or technical translation, things are very more complicated. These types of text are heavily laden with established terminologies in the related field. One cannot simply afford to coin subject matter and the specific terminology used therein. Translating any text, be it a fictional or non-fictional, a certain level of expertise in both the languages is required. So let's start with the first one. The first para is Shi'arul Kosala. Very brief paragraph. And this paragraph has been taken from the works of Tawfiq al-Hakim. Have you guys opened this unit number 11? Yes or no? Fatima Arshad?
Yes.
Mostly.
Yes.
Have you got this unit? Umar?
Yes, sir. Opened.
Opened? Okay.
Yeah.
See the first text, page number 1. شعر كسالى قال لي حماري. First of all, you listen to me. It is very difficult paragraph. See, قال لي حماري لا تهزأ بي وبجنسي بل اهزأ بنفسك وبجنسك فنحن فصيلة قد اشتهرت بالكد والجد. لقد عرفت ظهورنا أشق الأثقال ولم تعنف من حمل أخس الأثقال. ومن واحد بيننا تذمر من كثرة العمل وطول ساعاته أو من رداءة العلف. ما نحن إلا الجلد والعزم والصبر قد صورت مخلوقا حيا لنكون قدوة لأمثالكم من الكسالى المترفين ولكنكم لا تبصرون ولا تريدون أن تفتحوا أعينكم. ما من واحد منكم يريد أن يعرق ليستحق لقمته. موظفكم ينظر إلى ساعة الانصراف ولما يبدأ في الأمل ويهمه المرتب والترقية ولا يعنيه الإنتاج. وطلابكم يريدون أن يجتازوا الامتحانات بغير درس ولا يعنيهم العلم في ذاته بل يطلبون شهادة تغطي فيهم الجهل وتفتح لهم الخزائن. إن شعار الكثيرين فيكم اليوم هو إن السماء يجب أن تمطر ذهبا وفضة ونحن قعود. توفيق الحكيم. Are you people able to understand this paragraph? Anybody else? Umar Saeed, Musina, anyone else? Are you able to understand 50% of this paragraph? Yes or no? Guys, please participate. Yes or no? Please respond.
Now. Now.
Okay. لا تهزي هزا يهزي بي لا تهزا بي وبجنسي. من الذي قال نعم؟ أبو لبان. أبو لبان?
Now.
You said that you understand this paragraph?
نعم هذا فهمته.
فهمته؟ عليك
طيب.
أن تقرأ. أوكي. عليك أن تقرأ هذه الفقرة. بس قراءة فقط.
توفيق لطيف.
نعم.
طيب.
Start. قال لي حماري. نعم. صوتك غير واضح. صوت متقطع غير واضح. عمر سعيد, can you please try you? عمر سعيد.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please try, okay?
شعار الكسالى.
نعم.
قال لي حماري لا تهزأ بي وبجنسي بل اهزأ بنفسك وبجنسك فنحن فصيلة قد اشتهرت بالكد والجد. لقد عرفت ظهورنا أشق الأثقال.
لقد عرفت ظهورنا.
لقد عرفت ظهورنا أشق الأثقال ولم تأنف من حمل أخس الأثقال.
Good.
وما من واحد بيننا تذمر
في الماضي تذمر.
أوكي. وما من واحد بيننا تذمر من كثرة العمل وطول ساعاته أو من رداءة العلف. ما نحن إلا الجلد والعزم والصبر قد صورت مخلوقا حيا لنكون قدوة لأمثالكم من الكسالى المترفين ولكنكم لا تبصرون ولا تريدون أن تفتحوا أعينكم. ما من واحد منكم يريد أن يعرق ليستحق لقمته ليستحق لقمته.
Very good.
موظفكم ينظر إلى ساعات الانصراف ولما يبدأ في العمل ويهمه
يهمه
المرتب
كلمة يهمه
ويهمه
ويهمه
ويهمه ويهمه المرتب والترقية
المرتب
ولا مرتب والترقية
مرتب
ولا
مرتب مرتبات من salaries مرتبات جمع
أوكي.
مرتب.
ويهمه المرتب والترقية ولا يعنيه الإنتاج.
Good.
وطلابكم يريدون أن يجتازوا الامتحانات بغير درس ولا يعنيهم العلم في ذاته، بل يطلبون شهادة تغطي فيهم الجهل وتفتح لهم الخزائن. إن شعار الكثيرين فيكم اليوم هو إن السماء يجب عليها أن تمطر ذهبا وفضة ونحن قعود.
Very good. Very good. It seems that you at least you understand 80% of this paragraph. Very good. See, this is the paragraph and you are supposed to translate this paragraph into English. What will you do? What is the first step to follow? Write down the steps, because this unit is basically focuses on the specificities of translation. على خصائص الترجمة. على خصوصيات الترجمة. What is the process of this translation? For example, you have received this paragraph for the translation into English. What will you do? The first step which will do is that you should read this paragraph 2 times, 3 times at least, in order to understand this completely. The first step is to read it again and again, and then underline the words that you may not be familiar with. The second step, you must underline the difficult words, and then look for the phrases and idioms in this text, if any. They try to find out the phrases or idioms in this paragraph. And moving ahead, what do you do? Then break this passage into simple sentences, which you can translate. For example, قال لي حماري. Okay, keep this very short sentence. قال لي حماري. My donkey said to me. قال said li to me. حماري my donkey. My donkey said to me. لا تهزأ بي وبجنسي. This is another sentence. So just break this paragraph into a simple sentences which you can easily translate. This is the steps which you have to follow while translating any text. So break this passage into a simple translatable sentence and attempt a simple word for word translation without bothering much about the whole thing at once. After breaking this paragraph into a simple sentences, try to translate it word by word. For example, لا تهزأ قال لي حماري. My donkey said to me. لا تهزأ بي وبجنسي. هزا means laugh at. لا تهزأ بي, don't laugh at me. بجنسي and my species. لا تهزأ بي, do not laugh at me. وبجنسي and at my species. بل إذا بنفسك, but laugh at yourself and at your species. فنحن فصيلة, we are a group of animals as per the text. نحن فصيلة means group. نحن فصيلة, قد اشتهرت بالكد والجد. اشتهر means to be famous for something. Kaddi waljiddi. Kad means for hard work, for labor. Waljid means for seriousness. فنحن فصيلة, we are group of animals which is famous for the labor, for the hard work and seriousness. So just try to translate a simple sentences. Break this paragraph into a simple sentences and then try to translate one by one. And then once done, what will you do? Write this translated sentences to form a passage. Okay. You have translated these sentences. Now try to form these sentences into a paragraph. Now again read this paragraph which you have translated again and again, 2 times, 3 times. The translated passage may not sound up to the mark. Means the sentences or the paragraph which you have translated, it may not be up to the level which is required. So what will you do? Now rewrite or rephrase this passage without looking at the source text, which is Arabic. Rewrite and rephrase this paragraph without looking. You are not supposed to look at or to refer to the source text, which is Arabic. Why will you do rewrite and rephrase? In order to make it sound more like the target language. And these steps ensure that these steps do not alter the meaning of the original text. First step was to read this paragraph, then to find the difficult words. Difficult words is, for example, haza yahza means to laugh at, fasila means group, al-kaddo means labor, hard work, effort, al-jid means seriousness, anafaya anafo means to abstain from, to disdain, to refuse, to reject, akhas means very trivial things, very lowly things, despicable, the degraded thing. Tadammaru, to express dissatisfaction. As to grumble. Al-alf means this is food for animals. Al-alfu, fodder, which we call fodder. Al-jaladu means endurance. Qudwa means example, model, ideal. Mutrafuna, luxurious, affluent. Murattab, salary, wages, murattabat. Ghatta yughatti, taghtiya means to cover. Khazina, khazain, treasury. Shiars means slogan. Shiar, slogan. Symbol, motto, badge, etc. As-sama, sky, or the heaven. These are the difficult words in this paragraph. Now, translate sentence by sentence. Qala li himari. My donkey said to me. La tahzabi wa bijinsi. Do not insult me or do not laugh at me and my species. Bal ihza binafsika wa bijinsika. But laugh at yourself and at your species. فنحن فصيلة, we are a group. قد اشتهرت بالكد والجلد, that became famous for perseverance and seriousness, for hard work and seriousness, for labor and seriousness. لقد عرفت ظهورنا أشق الأثقال, and our backs have known the toughest of the loads. أشق الأثقال, toughest of the loads. لقد عرفت ظهورنا, our backs have known the toughest of the loads. ولم تعنف من حمل أخص الأثقال, and never refused the meanest of the loads. Meanest of the loads. ومن أحد بيننا تذمر من كثرة العمل وطول ساعاته, and no one amongst us has complained about the extra work or long hours of work, أو من رداءة الألف, neither about the badness of the fodder. ما نحن إلا الجلد والعزم والصبر. We are nothing but endurance, steadfastness, and patience that has turned into a living creature. قد صورت مخلوقا حيا, that has turned into a living creature. لنكون قدوة لأمثالكم من الكسالى المترفين, so that we can be an example. قدوة means example. لأمثالكم, for likes of you. من الكسالى means for lazy peoples. المترفين and affluent. ولكن لا تبصرون, but you don't see. ولا تريدون أن تفتحوا عينكم, and you don't want to open your eyes. ما من واحد منكم يريد أن يعرق ليستحق لقمته. Not anybody amongst you wants to sweat to earn his livelihood, to earn his food. مؤظفكم ينظر إلى ساعة الانصراف. Your employees looks for the time of departure. ساعة الانصراف, time of departure. ولما يبدأ في الأمر, although he has not begun his work yet. Although he has not begun his work yet. What does he do? He looks for the time of departure. موظفكم, your employee, ينظر إلى ساعة الانصراف, looks for the time of departure. ولما يبدأ في الأمل, although he has not started his work yet. ويهمه المرتب والترقية ولا يعنيه الإنتاج. And it is the salary and the promotions that concerns him. What is the concern of the employees? The concern of the employees is salary and promotion. ولا يعنيه الإنتاج, and he is not bothered about the productivity. وطلابكم يريدون أن يجتازوا الامتحانات بغير درس. And your students want to qualify exams without studying. وطلابكم يريدون أن يجتازوا pass to qualify exam. أن يجتازوا الامتحانات, your students wants to pass the exams without studying. ولا يعنيهم العلم في ذاته, and they do not care about the actual knowledge. The knowledge is not important to them. What is important? Passing the exams or qualifying the exams is important. بل يطلبون شهادة تغطي فيهم الجهل وتفتح لهم الخزائن. What they want? Rather, they want degrees that can cover their ignorance and open the treasures for them. إن شعار الكثيرين فيكم, the motto of many people among you. The motto of many people among you اليوم, today, هو إن السماء يجب عليها أن تمطر ذهبا وفضة ونحن قعود. It is the obligation for the sky to shower gold, silver on us ونحن قعود, while we are sitting. This is the translation of the sentences. This is the, after consulting the difficult words, after finding out the difficult words, what was the second, what the next step was? You'll have to break down this paragraph into simple sentences and then translate. We have done the translation of the simple sentences. What will we do now? We have to rearrange, rephrase these translated sentences into a paragraph. See, my donkey said to me, don't insult me and my species. Instead, laugh at yourself and your species, as we are a group that became famous for perseverance and seriousness. Of course, our backs have known the toughest of loads, and we have never refused the meanest of the loads. And not one amongst us has complained about the extra work and long hours of walks, neither about the badness of the fodder. We are nothing but endurance, steadfastness, and patience that has turned into a living creature, so that you can be an example for likes of you who are lazy and affluent, but you don't see and you don't want to open your eyes. Not anybody amongst you wants to sweat to earn his food. Your employees looks for the time of departure, although he has not begun his work yet. And it is the salary and promotions that concerns him, and is not bothered about the productivity. And your students wants to qualify the exams without studying, and they don't care about the actual knowledge. Rather, they want degrees that can cover their ignorance and open the treasures for them. The motto of many people among you today is, it is an obligatory for the sky to shower gold and silver on us while we are sitting. So we have rephrased this sentence into a paragraph. The next step is rewrite this paragraph again with some modifications in order to make this paragraph at par with the target language, so that the person who is going to read your translation can understand what is in the source language. So what will you do now? We'll have to rewrite this paragraph. See, how will you do that? See, 1.4.3, exercise 1.4.3, first draft and revised draft. Got it? Yes or no? Nothing?
Yes.
Yes.
Got it? Yes, Umar. Umar,
Yes, sir.
read the first one, first draft.
I think that is for the right.
Yes. Read the first draft, 1.4.3. First draft. My donkey
Actually, I
said,
can read.
yes, you should read. Only read.
It's for the right.
Just read this 1.4.3, first draft. Got it?
Sir, is this the Urdu one?
No, it is not. I think you have opened the 12, no, to unit number 12. No, you should open this unit number 11.
Let me check.
Unit number 11. 1. Anyone can try. Muhyiddin,
Naam.
you should try.
My donkey said to me,
Good. This is the first draft, means the first which we have translated.
yeah.
And this is the revised draft against it. See, what is there is difference, with some differences. My donkey said to me, the revised draft has become now my donkey told me or
Told me.
addressed me. Okay. So
Yeah,
there is a slight change in the revised draft. Again, the next sentences. Read the next sentence.
Don't insult me and my species.
Very good. Don't insult me and my species. The revised draft is, don't mock me and my brethren. My brethren. Don't mock me and my brethren. There is no change in the meaning, but there is slightly change in the text, in the revised text. Next sentence, instead. Next one, Muhyiddin. Muhyiddin.
Instead, laugh at yourself and your species.
Good. Instead, laugh at yourself and your species. In fact, you must ridicule. In the first draft, it was laugh. Here we used ridicule. In fact, you must ridicule yourself and your brethren. Next.
As we are a group.
As we are a group, you know we are a species. Next one.
That became famous for perseverance and seriousness.
Very good. That is known for its perseverance and seriousness. Start reading. Next one.
Of course, our backs have known the toughest of the loads.
Indeed, our back have borne the toughest loads. There is a slight change in the revised draft without compromising with the meaning in the original text.
And we
Yes, go ahead.
and we have never refused the meanest of loads.
And see the revised draft and have never ever refused to carry the meanest loads.
And not one amongst us has complained about the extra work or long work hours, neither about the badness of the fodder.
Good. Not even a single soul from us has ever complained about too much of work or unduly long working hours. Neither have we complained about the bad fodder. Next one.
We are nothing but endurance, steadfastness, and patience that has turned into a living creature.
Very good. We are nothing but endurance, steadfastness, and patience, personified into living creatures. Turned into has become now here personified into living creatures. Go ahead.
So that we can be an example for likes of you who are lazy and affluent.
So that we may be a role model. For example, has become here role model. So that we may be a role model for the lazy and affluent people like you.
But you don't see and you don't want to open your eyes.
Because you don't want to see the reality, you don't want to think or ponder, and you don't wish to open your eyes to the reality.
Not anybody amongst you wants to see to earn his
Is food.
to his food.
Good. Not even a single person amongst you likes to sweat to earn his bread.
Your employee looks for the time of departure, although he has not begun his work yet.
The employees, even before sitting to work, are looking for the time of departure.
And it is the salary and the promotions that concerns him, and he is not bothered about the productivity.
The only thing they care about is the salaries and the promotions. They don't keep a jam to the productivity.
And your students want to qualify exams without study.
The students among you wish to succeed in examinations without studying.
And they don't care about the actual knowledge.
They least care about gaining the actual knowledge.
Rather, they want degrees that can cover their ignorance and open the treasures from them for them.
All they want is degrees that may conceal their ignorance and open the treasures for them.
The motto of many people among you today is
The sole motto of a vast majority amongst you today is
it is an obligation for the sky to shower gold and silver on us while we are sitting.
let the heavens shower gold and silver upon us while we are sitting idle. So this is the revised. Well done, Mohiddin. Very good.
Thank
So this is the revised draft. See the revised draft into a paragraph. My donkey addressed me. Don't mock me and my brethren. In fact, you must ridicule yourself and your brethren. You know, we are a species that known for its perseverance and seriousness. Indeed, our backs have borne the toughest loads and have never ever refused to carry the meanest loads. Not even a single soul from us has ever complained about too much of work or unduly long working hours. Neither have we complained ever about the bad fodder. We are nothing but endurance, steadfastness, and patience personified into living creatures, so that we may be a role model for the lazy and affluent people like you. But you don't want to think, or even don't wish to open your eyes to the reality. Not even a single person amongst you likes to sweat to earn his bread. The employees amongst you, even before sitting to work, are looking for the time of departure. The only thing they care about is salaries and promotions. They don't give a damn to the productivity. The students among you wish to succeed in examinations without studying. They least care about gaining the actual knowledge. All they want is degrees that may conceal their ignorance and open the treasures for them. The sole motto of a vast majority amongst you today is, let's heaven shower the gold and silver upon us while we are sitting idle. How would you like to translate the title of the passage? Sharul Kusala. Shar means motto and Kusala means lazy people. How do you translate? Sharul Kulasa. Try Kusala. Try it. Muhyiddin. Sharul Kusala. Omar Said.
Motto of the lazy.
Good. Anybody else? Anyone else? Anyone else?
Sure, motto.
No?
Lazy of motor.
No. It is incorrect.
Sure is slogan.
Shar's motto. Kusala means the lazy people. Now try to translate this Arabic translation on your own.
Lazy,
Without,
lazy.
without referring to the translated text. Okay. من الذي يقوم بالترجمة؟ من العربية للإنجليزية. قال لي حماري. This paragraph only. Come on, guys. Please do not hesitate. Anyone else? Or should I tell one by one? Abdul Majid, are you there? Abdul Majid? Abdul Rashid? Abu Muhammad? Anis Rahman, are you there? Anis? Fahmida? Fauzia?
Yes.
Fahmida, okay. Just try to translate this paragraph into English. Please do not Google it or do not see the translated text. قال لي حماري. Do not hesitate. Try. Only just try. I will tell you the difficult words. Come on. Famida?
My donkey said to me,
Good. لا
لا تحزن.
لا تهزأ بي. Hazayaza means to laugh at. لا تهزأ بي.
No, la. La.
لا تهزأ بي. Don't laugh at me. وبجنسي. And at my species. بل إهزأ بنفسك وبجنسك. But laugh at yourself. إهزأ بنفسك. Laugh at yourself and your species. Go ahead. Next.
Then the group of person.
First you should just read these sentences. فَنَحْنُ فَصِيلَةٌ قَدْ اشْتَهَرَتْ بِالْكَدِّ وَالْجِدِّ. Like this. Then translate. Okay, no, everybody will translate at least one sentence. Okay.
قال لي
Abdul Rashid.
حماري
Yes.
said, my donkey said that لا تحزن بي وبجنسي. Not too difficult. Not to insult.
Yes.
And a group of Jinsi. Jinsi
فَنَحْنُ
national.
فَصِيلَةٌ. We are a group. قَدْ اشْتَهَرَتْ. Which became famous for the labor and hard work and seriousness. بالكد والجد. لقد عرفت زهورنا أشق الأثقال.
فنحن فصيلة قد اشتهرت بالكد والجد. When we a group of famous كد والجد, perseverance and seriousness.
For hard work and seriousness. Which has become famous for hard work and seriousness. قد اشتهرت بالكد والجد. Okay, Fauzia, the next sentence you will translate. Fauzia. لقد عرفت زهورنا أشق الأثقال. Fauzia. Hasim. Junaid.
لقد عرفت ظهورنا أشق الأثقال.
Yes.
Of course, our backs have known the toughest of the loads.
Good. ولن تنف من حمل أخس الأثقال. Junaid.
Lord,
Junaid.
we have never refused the meanest of loads.
Very good. ومن واحد بيننا تذمر من كثرة العمل وطول ساعاته. Anyone else?
And not one amongst us has complained about the extra work or long work hours.
Long working hours. ومن واحد بيننا تذمر.
Either
No
about
one
the
amongst us has ever
balance of
complained.
complained
Yes.
about the extra
أو من رداءة العنف.
sadness of
badness of water.
Yes. Or the badness of fodder. ما نحن إلا الجلد والعزم والصبر قد صورت مخلوقا حيا. مبينة. مبينة. مبشر. مبشر. Are you there? Yes, try to translate this sentence. ما
yeah.
نحن إلا الجلد والعزم والصبر قد صورت مخلوقا حيا.
We are not nothing. We are nothing but endurance, steadfastness, and patience that has turned into a living creature.
Good, very good. Very good. لنكون قدوة لأمثالكم من الكسالى المترفين. من الذي يقوم بالترجمة؟ أو من الذي يترجم هذه الجملة؟ نعم.
So that we can be an example for likes for you who are lazy and affluent.
affluent. ولكنكم لا تبصرون ولا تريدون أن تفتحوا أعينكم.
But you don't see and you don't want to open your eyes.
Very good. ما من واحد منكم يريد أن يعرق ليستحق لقمته.
Not anybody amongst you want to sweat to earn his food.
Yes. موظفكم ينظر إلى ساعة الانصراف ولما يبدأ في العمل.
Your employee looks for the time of departure, although he has not begun his work yet.
Very good. ويهمه المرتب والترقية ولا يعنيه الإنتاج.
And it's the salary and the promotions that concern him, and he is not bothered about the productivity.
Very good. وطلابكم يريدون أن يجتازوا الامتحانات بغير درس.
And your students want to qualify exams without studying.
اجتاز يجتاز means اجتاز يجتاز means
To pass, to
yes,
qualify.
to qualify the exam. Okay. اجتاز يجتاز الامتحانات بغير درس ولا يعنيهم العلم في ذاته.
And they don't care about the actual knowledge.
Good. Very good. بل يطلبون شهادة تغطي فيهم الجهل وتفتح لهم الخزائن.
But they want certificates that cover their ignorance and open them treasuries.
And open?
Treasuries.
And open. وتفتح لهم الخزائن.
Treasures for them.
Yes. من الشعار الكثيرين فيكم اليوم
The motto of many among you today is
The motto?
of many among you today is
Yes. إن السماء يجب عليها أن تمطر ذهبا وفضة ونحن قعود.
the sky ought to shower gold and silver while we are sitting.
Yes, very good. Very good. Now just read the paragraph, translated one, the English paragraph. The revised draft, which has been rephrased into paragraph, my donkey addressed me.
My donkey addressed me. Don't mock me and my brethren. In
See
fact,
the
you
difference.
must
See the difference here. You just translate and see the difference. What earlier you told that my donkey told me, or my donkey said to me, but here it is my donkey addressed
me.
Don't laugh at me. Here,
Don't
mock me and my species, and here is my brethren. Because donkey is addressing. Okay, my donkey addressed me. Don't mock me and my brethren. So bijinsi, jins means here become as brethren. Okay, in fact, you go ahead.
In fact, you must ridicule yourself and your brethren.
Okay, here the word ridiculed. La taza izza binafsik. Ridicule yourself and your brethren. Next.
You know, we are a species that's known for its perseverance and seriousness.
Very good. We are a species that nanofasilatun. We are a group. Here it has become we are a species that known for its perseverance and seriousness.
Indeed, our backs have borne the toughest loads and have never ever refused to carry the meanest loads.
Yes. Indeed, لقد عرفت ظهورنا. Indeed, our backs have borne. Indeed, our backs have known, has become hence born. Okay. Indeed, our backs have borne the toughest loads and have never ever refused to carry the meanest loads. أخص الأثقال. The meanest loads. Again, next one.
Not even a single soul from us has ever complained about too much of work or unduly long working hours. Neither have we complained ever about the bad fodder.
Very good. Not even a single soul from us. ومن محد منا بيننا تذمر has ever complained تذمر about too much of work and unduly working long working hours. وصول طاعته وطول ساعته. Unduly, here unduly has been added to make it more meaningful. Unduly long working hours. Neither we have complained about the bad fodder. أو برضاعة الألفي. See, a very simple sentence. أو برضاعة الألفي has now been translated into neither have we complained ever about the bad fodder. So this is the trait of the target language. That's why so many words or phrases have been added in this. Next one.
We are nothing but endurance, steadfastness, and patience personified into living creatures.
Very good. Turned into has become as personified into. Turned into has become personified into living creatures. مخلوقا حيا. قد صورت مخلوقا حيا. Patience has personified into living creatures. So that next.
So that we may be a role model for the lazy and affluent people like you. But you don't want to think, or even you don't wish to open your eyes to the reality.
Very good. So that you may be a role model for the lazy. لنكون قدوة. قدوة means example.
role model.
Here it has become role model for the lazy and affluent people. للكسالى المترفين. For lazy and affluent people like you, لأمثالكم. But you don't want to think or even don't wish to open your eyes to the reality. أن تفتح عيونكم, but here to open yours to the reality للواقع. ولا تريدون أن تفتحوا أعينكم للواقع to the reality. Not even a single person amongst you likes too sweet to earn his bread. ليستحق لقمته, to earn his bread, to his food. Food has become here bread, means livelihood. Next one.
The employees amongst you, even before sitting to work, are looking for the time of departure.
The employee amongst you, وموظفكم, even before sitting to work, are looking for the ينظرون إلى ساعة الانصراف. Even before sitting to work, are looking for the time of departure. Next one. The only thing
they care about is the salaries and promotions. They don't give a damn to the productivity.
يهم المرتب والترقية ولا يعنيه الإنتاج. The only thing they care about is the salaries and promotions. They don't give a damn to the product. لا يعنيه الإنتاج. Product is not a concern for him, for your employees. Only the salaries and promotions. These are 2-3 things they are looking for. Next one. The students
among you wish to succeed in examinations without studying. They least care about gaining the actual knowledge.
وطلابكم يريدون أن يجتازوا الامتحانات بدون دراسة. They least care about the gaining the actual knowledge. ولا يعنيه العلم في ذاته. Next one. All they want is degrees.
What they want is degrees that may conceal their ignorance and open the treasures for them.
All they want is degrees and conceal their. The cover تغطي. غطى يغطي is to cover, but here
تغطي جهلا.
Yes, تغطي الجهل. So cover had become yes, conceal their ignorance and open the treasures for them. Okay, so next one, the sole motto.
The sole motto of a vast majority amongst you today is, let the heavens shower gold and silver upon us while we are sitting idle.
The motto Shiar. Shiar has become a sole motto. The only motto or sole motto of a vast majority amongst you. لأمثالكم is, let the heavens shower gold and silver upon us while we are sitting idle. Here idle has been added. Idle, we are saying قعود. قعود, idle, it has been added in order to make it a more meaningful. Shiarul Kasala, motto of the lazy people. Very good. See the difference between the first draft and the revised draft. There's a lot of difference between the two, but without compromising the actual meaning of the source language. So whenever you are supposed to translate a paragraph or anything, whether it is commercial, medical, or scientific, any paragraph, what is the first step to follow? This unit is basically about the specificities, khasais al-tarjama. How will you follow the steps to translate a text from a source language into the target language? First step, as I have already told you, is to read the paragraph again and again. The second one, find out the difficult words. The third one, break these sentences into simple sentences, break this whole paragraph into a simple sentences, and try to translate it word by word. You may refer to the first draft. قال لي حماري لا تهزبي وبجنسي, like this. You just break down this paragraph into a simple sentences and try to translate into the target language word by word. لا تهزبي وبجنسي, do not laugh at me and my species. But ihza binafsik, laugh at yourself. وبجنسك, and your species. فنحن فصيلة, as we are a group. Like this. You should try to translate word by word. Then what will do? After translating it into a simple sentences, try to rephrase these sentences into a paragraph. Rearrange these sentences into a paragraph without changing anything. Again, try to read it again and again. After that, you should rephrase again without some additions and some deletions, as you see in the last paragraph. Which one? The revised paragraph. My donkey addressed me. Don't mock me and my brethren. In fact, you must ridicule yourself and your brethren. You know, we are a species that known for its perseverance and seriousness. Indeed, our backs have borne the toughest loads and have never ever refused to carry the meanest loads. Not even a single soul from us has ever complained about too much of work or unduly long working hours. Neither have we complained ever about the bad fodder. We are nothing but endurance, steadfastness, and patience personified into living creatures, so that we may be a role model for the lazy and affluent people like you. But you don't want to think, or even you don't wish to open your eyes to the reality. Not even a single person amongst you likes to sweat to earn his bread. The employees amongst you, even before sitting to work, are looking for the time of departure. The only thing they care about is the salaries and promotions. They do not give a damn to the productivity. The students among you wish to succeed in the examinations without studying. They least care about gaining the actual knowledge. All they want is degrees that may conceal their ignorance and open the treasure from them. The sole motto of the vast majority amongst you today is, let the heavens shower gold and silver upon us while we are sitting idle. So if you look at the revised paragraph, translated revised paragraph, you will see a lot of difference, but there is no change in the meaning. There's no change in the meaning from the source language. So while translating any paragraph, you must focus on this. So you must keep in mind all these points and all these steps. Only then you will be able to translate a paragraph or anything correctly. So this is the Arabic file. Let's take another paragraph, which is مرض طفلة. من الذي يقرأ هذه الفقرة? Anybody else interested? Or nobody is interested? There are 35 people are logging in this session. Yes, Mushi, try. Thank.
مرض الطفلة. أصبحت الطفلة ذات يوم في
أصبحت
شيء من
الطفلة with clear vowel marks.
أصبحت الطفلة ذات
الطفلة
يوم
فاعل. الطفلة is فاعل of أصبحت الطفلة ذات يوم في شيء من الفتور والهمود. Read the paragraph. Read the paragraph with clear vowel marks, with clear i'rab.
أصبحت الطفلة ذات يوم في شيء من الفتور والهمود. لم يكد يلتفت إليها.
لم يكد
يلتفت إليها أحد. والأطفال والأطفال في القرى
Very good.
معرضون لهذا النوع
معرضون لهذا النوع من الإهمال.
معرضون لهذا النوع من الإهمال ولا سيما إذا كانت الأسرة كثيرة العدد. وربة البيت
ربة
كثيرة
البيت
الأمل
وربة البيت.
وربة البيت كثيرة الأمل
Very good.
ظلت الطفلة هكذا
ظلت
يوما
طفلة هكذا. ظلت
ظلت الطفلة هكذا يوما ويوما ويوما وهي ملقاة على
ملقاة.
فراشها
وهي ملقاة.
وهي ملقاة على فراشها تعتني بها أمها أو
أمها.
أختها
تعتني بها أمها أو أختها.
بها أمها أو أختها من حين إلى حين حتى إذا كان عصر اليوم الرابع تغير هذا
تغير.
كله فجأة
تغير هذا كله.
تغير
تغير
هذا كله فجأة
فجعة.
فإذا الطفلة تصيح صياحا منكرا
فإذا الطفلة تصيح. صاح يصيح. تصيح صياحا منكرا.
فإذا الطفلة تصيح صياحا منكرا فتترك أمها كل شيء
فتترك أمها
فتترك أمها كل شيء
كل شيء.
وتسرع كل شيء وتسرع إليها
Good.
والصياح يتصل ويزداد ويشتد والطفلة تتلوى وتضطرب بين ذراعي أمها ثم
أمها
ينقبض
بين ذراعي أمها.
بين ذراعي أمها ثم ينقبض وجهها
وجهها.
ويتسبب العرق عليه
العرق عليه.
العرق العرق عليه وتأتي ساعة العشاء
عشاء.
وقد
عشاء.
مضت
ساعة العشاء.
ساعة العشاء وقد مضت المائدة الكبرى
No, no, no. وقد مدت المائدة كبرى الأخوات.
قد مدت المائدة الكبرى الأخوات وأقبل الأب وبنوه فجلسوا إليها ولكن صياح الطفلة المتصل
ولكن صياح الطفلة متصل.
لكن صياح الطفلة متصل فلا تمد يدها إلى الطعام وترفع المائدة كما مدت والطفلة
ولا
تصيح
تمد يد
وتضطرب
إلى طعام.
فلا تمد يدا إلى
يد.
طعام
not يد. يد.
تمد يد إلى طعام وترفع مائدة كما مدت
وترفع
والطفلة تصيح
المائدة كما مدت.
وترفع مائدة كما مدت والطفلة تصيح وتضطرب وأمها تحتق فيها حينا
تحدق فيها. وأمها تحدق فيها حينا.
وأمها تحدق فيها حينا وتبسط يديها إلى السماء حين آخر وقد كشفت عن رأسها
وقد كشفت عن رأسها. وقد كشفت عن رأسها.
وقد كشفت عن رأسها ومن قريب الأمر إن أحدا من هؤلاء الناس
إن أحدا من هؤلاء الناس جميعا لم يفكر في نعم. إن أحدا
من هؤلاء الناس جميعا لم يفكر في الطبيب.
في الطبيب. Very good.
في الطبيب.
Very good. دعني أقرأ لكم مرة واحدة فرجاء منكم الاستماع. أصبحت الطفلة ذات يوم في شيء من الفتور والهموم لم يكد يلتفت إليها أحد والأطفال في القرى معرضون لهذا النوع من الإهمال، ولا سيما إذا كانت الأسرة كثيرة العدد وربة البيت كثيرة العمل. ظلت الطفلة هكذا يوما ويوما ويوما، وهي ملقاة إلى فراشها تعتني بها أمها أو أختها من حين إلى حين، حتى إذا كان عصر اليوم الرابع تغير هذا كله فجعة، فإذا الطفلة تصيح صياحا منكرا فتترك أمها كل شيء وتسرع إليها، والصياح يتصل ويزداد ويشتد، والطفلة تتلوى وتضطرب بين ذراعي أمها، ثم ينقبض وجهها ويتسبب العرق عليه، وتأتي ساعة العشاء وقد مدت المائدة كبرى الأخوات، وأقبل الأب وبنوه فجلسوا إليها، ولكن صياح الطفلة متصل، فلا تمد يد إلى طعام، وترفع المائدة كما مدت، والطفلة تصيح وتضطرب، وأمها تحدق فيها حينا وتبسط يديها إلى السماء حينا آخر، وقد كشفت عن رأسها. ومن غريب الأمر إن أحدا من هؤلاء الناس جميعا لم يفكر في الطبيب. Anybody like to read this paragraph again? Anyone else?
اوكي.
Let's try it.
السلام عليكم، هل تسمعوني جيدا؟
نعم نعم.
أصبحت الطفلة ذات يوم في شيء من الفتور والهموم، لم يكد يلتفت إليها أحد، والأطفال في القرى معرضون لهذا النوع من الإهمال، ولا سيما إذا كانت الأسرة كثيرة العدد وربة البيت كثيرة العمل. ظلت الطفلة هكذا يوما ويوما ويوما، وهي ملقاة على فراشها تعتني بها أمها وأختها من حين إلى حين، حتى إذا كان عصر اليوم الرابع تغير هذا كله فجأة، فإذا الطفلة تصيح صياحا منكرا فتترك
صاح يصيح not تصيح، صاح يصيح not من باب فعل، صاح يصيح تصيح.
فإذا الطفلة تصيح صياحا منكرا فتترك أمها كل شيء وتسرع إليها، والصياح يتصل ويزداد ويشتد، الطفلة تتلوى وتضطرب بين ذراعي أمها، ثم ينقبض وجهها ويتسبب العرق عليه، وتأتي ساعة العشاء وقد مدت المائدة كبر الأخوات، وأقبل الأب وبنوه فجلسوا إليها، ولكن صياح الطفلة متصل
Yes.
فلا تمد يد إلى طعام، وترفع المائدة كما مدت، والطفلة تصيح وتضطرب، وأمها تحدق فيها حينا وتبسط يديها إلى السماء حينا آخر، وقد كشفت عن رأسها. ومن غريب الأمر إن أحد من هؤلاء الناس جميعا لم يفكر في الطبيب.
لم يفكر، يفكر تفكير من باب التفعيل، لم يفكر في الطبيب.
لم يفكر في الطبيب.
مبشر، well done. 95% you are correct. Very good. Anybody else would like to read it again? Anyone else?
Okay. الاسم صوتي.
Yes, you are audible to me.
مرض طفلتي. أصبحت الطفلة ذات يوم في شيء من الفتور والهموم، لم يكد يلتفت إليها أحد من الأطفال في القرى.
Listen to me.
ماذا؟
محمد أشرف.
أيوة.
Read it with clear Arab, with clear vowel marks. Okay.
أصبحت الطفلة ذات يوم في شيء من الفتور والهموم. هل اسمعوا صوتي؟
نعم. Yes, yes.
لم يكد يلتفت إليها
واضح،
أحد.
واضح. نعم.
والأطفال في القرى معرضون لهذا النوع من الإهمال، ولا سيما إذا كانت الأسرة كثيرة العدد وربة البيت كثيرة العمل.
إذا كانت
والتي
الأسرة كثيرة العدد with
كثيرة
clear واو.
العدد وربة
Yes,
البيت كثيرة العمل. ظلت
very good.
الطفلة هكذا يوما ويوما ويوما، وهي ملقاة على فراشها تعتني بها أمها أو أختها من حين إلى حين، حتى إذا كان عصر اليوم الرابع تغير هذا كله فجأة، فإذا الطفل تصيح صياحا منكرا، فتترك أمها كل شيء وتصر إليها، والصياح يتصل ويزداد ويستد، والطفلة تتلبى وتضطرب بين ذراعي أمها، ثم ينقبض وجهها ويتسبب العرق عليه، وتأتي ساعة العشاء وقد مدت المائدة كبرى الأخوات، وأكبر الأب وبنوه قد جلسوا إليها، ولكن صياح الطفل متصل، فلا تمد يد إلى طعام وترفع المائدة كما مدت، الطفلة تصيح وتضطرب وأمها تحدث فيها حينا وتبسط يديها إلى السماء حينا آخر، وقد كشفت عن رأسها. ومن غريب الأمر إن أحد من هؤلاء الناس جميعا لم يفكر في الطبيب.
Very good. Are you able to translate this word by word without referring to the translated text? Okay.
First sentence.
Yes, first one. Word by word. For example, أصبحت الطفلة ذات يوم.
أصبحت الطفلة ذات يوم.
نعم.
One day,
Yes.
the baby girl, became very tired.
No. أصبحت الطفلة ذات يوم. أصبح means
Became.
no, not here became. Rise in the morning.
അസ്ബഹ മോർണിംഗ് അല്ലേ?
No. Asbaha means to rise in the morning, okay? To wake up in the morning. Get up in the morning. Asbahat at-tiflatu dhata yawmin. Okay, try it. Very good.
One day, the baby girl
Yes.
woke up.
Yes, very good. في شيء من الفتور والهمود. Futur means lethargy. Al-humud means inactivity, inaction, depression.
In kind of
Illness, lethargy, and inactivity.
lethargy and inactivity.
Yes, lethargy and inactivity.
Lethargy.
لم يكد يلتفت إليها أحد.
No one can turn or care of her.
Yes. Very good. والأطفال في القرى.
The children in the
villages. قرية جمع قرى. في القرى قرى جمع. In villages معرضون لهذا النوع من الإهمال.
are subjected to this kind of ignorance.
Very good. Subject not here, but here they are exposed to. Okay, exposed to.
Okay.
This kind of ignorance. ولا سيما إذا كانت الأسرة كثيرة العدد.
Especially
Yes.
if the family are numerous or
A big number. كثيرة العدد big numbers.
Big number.
Family is big, are big in numbers.
big number.
وربة البيت كثيرة العدد.
And the housewife more times.
Has a lot of works to do.
Lot
The
of
wife has a lot of works to do. Okay. كثيرة العمل. ظلت الطفلة هكذا يوما ويوما ويوما.
أرجو وظيفة ترجمة إلى أحد.
نعم. The baby remained. ظل remained. هكذا like this. Remained. The baby remained like this. يوما ويوما ويوما. For few days.
After
Okay.
days.
For few days. وهي ملقاة على فراشها. نعم. ألقى يلقي means
She lay on
lying
her bed.
lying on her bed. وهي ملقاة إلى فراشها. Lying on her bed. تعتني بها أمها أو أختها.
Being taken care of by her mother or sister.
Looked after her mother and sister.
Both are correct. Taken care of or looked, okay, after by her mother and sister. من حين إلى حين, from time to time, okay. حتى إذا كان عصر اليوم الرابع.
It
In the
was
fourth
the
day
afternoon
of
of the
afternoon.
Yes, very good. تغير هذا كله فجأة. This all. هذا كله, this all has suddenly changed. تغير. Changed. فإذا الطفلة تصيح صياحا منكرا.
Then the girl
Yes.
screams.
The baby started crying
Yes.
very
Screaming and
badly.
crying started. تصيح صياحا منكرا.
Started to cry.
Yes, very good. فتترك أمها كل شيء وتسرع إليها.
And her mother.
Yes. ترك يترك, to leave.
Leave all things.
Leave
Left
all the things.
everything.
وتسرع إليها, and rush to her. أسرع يسرع إليها, to rush to her. وتسرع إليها, and rush to her. والسياح يتصل ويزداد ويشتد.
She continuously cried.
Yes.
Mm,
The scream is continuous.
Continuously.
Continuously.
The crying or the screaming was continuously or continuous. يتصل, continuous. يزداد, sometimes it was increasing. ويشتد, and getting even severe. والطفلة تتلوى وتضطرب بين ذراعي أمها.
The little girl screams on just in her mother's arm.
نعم, the baby was تتلوى وتضطرب. تتلوى, يتلوى means to make a turn, to roll up, to twisting, to be twisting or to be curved.
Just in her mother's arm.
اتصل, the baby was twisting and getting restless. وتضطرب, and getting restless in the arms of her mother. بين ذراعي أمها, in the arms of her mother. ثم ينقبض وجهها ويتصبب العرق عليه, أي على وجه الطفلة. ثم ينقبض وجهها. انقبض ينقبض means to be tightened, and then tighten her face. Her face was tightened. ويتصبب العرق عليه, and the sweat perspire on it, on the face of the baby. وتأتي ساعة العشاء وقد مدت المائدة كبرى الأخوات. عشاء means dinner time. العشاء, the time of dinner
the
came.
time of dinner time
Yes,
came, and the eldest sister laid the table.
very good, very good. Get the table. وأقبل الأب وبنوه فجلسوا إليها.
And the father and his sons came and sat around the table.
Very good. ولكن صياح الطفلة متصل. But the cries of
But
the
the
baby,
baby cries were continuously. The baby
yes,
cries very.
continuously. Very good. فلا تمد يد إلى طعام. So nobody was extending his hand to the meals or to the food. فلا تمد مد يمد to extend يد إلى طعام means nobody was extending his hand for the meals or for the food. وترفع المائدة كما مدت and the table was cleared as it was
Extend to
laid.
the meals.
Yes, as it was laid كما مدت. والطفلة تصيح وتضطرب.
And the baby was crying and feeling uh,
restless and
uh,
feeling restless. وأمها تحدق فيها and her mother was staring at
her
her
face.
at her حينا
Face
for a while وتبسط يديها إلى السماء حينا آخر and raising her hands towards the
towards the
sky for a while.
sky.
بسط يبسط means to raise her hand. بسط يبسط تبسط يديها إلى السماء حينا آخر and raising her hand
Raise her hand,
to the sky for a while. وقد كشفت عن رأسها
and she had covered her head.
not
Uncovered her head.
and she had uncovered her head. Very good. ومن غريب الأمر.
It is strange.
Strange.
Okay, and it's strange. إن أحد من هؤلاء الناس جميعا لم يفكر في الطبيب.
None of them
Anybody from
thought
all people,
From these peoples, or not from
from
these
all
people,
these people,
لم يفكر في الطبيب
did not think about the doctor.
about the doctor. Very good. So this is the translation in a simple sentences of this paragraph. Simple sentences. The first, what is the first step of this of translating a paragraph? Anybody can tell me? First step. What is the first step of translating a paragraph or any text?
It is
What is the first step for translating a text into another language?
Target language.
This is not the step. I am asking the steps.
translating difficult words.
No. The first step of translating, listen carefully, the first step of translating a text into a target language is just to read this paragraph at least 2-3 times. Read again and again. Then find out the difficult words. Then break that paragraph into a simple sentences as you people did not right now. Then translate that sentences, simple sentences into the target language word by word. Then again rephrase that translated sentences into a paragraph. Rearrange that sentences into a paragraph and again read it, and then try to revise the draft, the final draft, with some additions, with some deletions, without compromising the actual meaning of the text, without changing the meaning of the actual text. So these are some steps you need to follow. Only then you will be able to translate a paragraph into a target language. Okay, just a moment for an important call I'm receiving. Okay, so we have already done this translation of the sample sentences. What is the next step? You
First
have to,
draft.
you have to rearrange
Yes.
these translated sentences into a paragraph. In this case, see the 1.5.3. The sentences have been rearranged. One day, the baby girl rose in the morning. One second, I'm sorry.
ഹലോ, അസൈൻമെന്റ് സബ്മിറ്റ് ചെയ്യേണ്ട ഡേറ്റ് നീട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ടോ? ആർക്കെങ്കിലും അറിയോ? 31-നാണോ?
സാറോട് എന്താ ചോദിച്ചു നോക്കണ്ടേ? എക്സാം എങ്ങനെ അതിനനുസരിച്ചാണ് വെക്കേണ്ടത്.
Hello, yes, guys. So see, point number 1.5.3. So these translated sentences has been rearranged in a paragraph. See 1.5.3. One day the baby girl rose in the morning. أصبحت الطفلة ذات يوم. One day the baby girl rose in the morning, or one day the baby girl became, but here it is not suitable, in a kind of lethargy and inactivity. Almost nobody paid attention to her, and the children in the villages are subject to such kind of negligence, especially when the family is of large number. The baby remained like that day after day, and she was laid on her bed and looked after by her mother and sister from time to time. In the afternoon of the fourth day, all this changed suddenly, and the baby started to scream badly, and her mother left everything and rushed to her. The baby was crying continuously, increasing and getting severe. The baby was coiling and getting restless in the arms of her mother, and then tightened her face, and the sweat perspired on it. At the time of dinner came, and table was laid by the eldest of the sisters, and the father and his sons came and sat around the table, but the baby cries were continuous. No hand could extend to the meals, and the table was clear, it was laid. The baby was crying and feeling distressed, and her mother was staring at her face for a while and then raising her hands toward the sky for a while, and she had her head uncovered. And it's strange, nobody from all these people did not think about the doctor. So this paragraph has been arranged as it is, as we have translated in a simple sentences word by word. See the first year draft and revised draft. Man alladhi yaqra'u? First draft. Anybody else? Muhammad Ashraf, are you ready? Yes, first draft.
English.
Yes, English one.
One day the baby girl rose
In the morning.
in the morning. One day the baby girl became.
This was the first simple sentence which I translated word by word. See the revised draft. One day, one fine day, the baby girl showed. See the difference? Rose in the morning or became, it's now has been deleted. New word has been added, which is showed. One fine day, the baby girl showed. Next one, in a kind of
lethargy and
lethargy.
inactivity.
The kind of lethargy and inactivity. في شيء من الفتور والهمود. But we showed some sorts of lethargy and coldness. Some sort of lethargy and coldness. Next one.
Almost nobody paid attention to her.
And anybody hardly paid any attention to her.
And the children in the villages are subject to such kind of negligence.
As the children in countryside, villages have become here countryside, and the children in the countryside are prone to such a negligence. Subject are exposed has become here prone. This is the final draft, okay? As the children in the countryside are prone to such a negligence. Okay, next one.
Especially when their family is of large number.
Especially then the families are larger. Deleted, we have deleted number, larger. Okay.
The baby remained like that day after that.
After day. For days together. Yawman wa yawman wa yawman has become here for days together. The condition of the baby remained so. Meaning is same, but the formation has changed. Next one.
And she was laid on her bed and looked after by her mother and sister from time to time.
While she was laid on her bed, taken care of by her mother and the sister. Go ahead.
From time to time.
Now it has become from time to time. While she was laid, from time to time has now changed into while she was laid on her bed, taken care of by her mother and sister. In the afternoon?
In the afternoon of the fourth day, all this changed suddenly, and the baby started to scream badly.
It was the afternoon of the fourth day that the things changed all of a sudden, and the baby started to cry very badly. Okay, next one.
And
Guys, please see the difference. See the difference in the revised draft. Revise the final draft. So you people must see the difference. Okay. Okay, go ahead. And her mother?
Left everything and rushed to her.
And her mother left everything and rushed to see her. Rush to her has become here rush to see her.
Okay. The crying was continuous, increasing and getting severe.
Getting severe. She continued to cry and it was getting severe. Okay.
The baby was coiling and getting restless in the arms of her mother.
She was wringing and getting restless while in the arms of her mother.
And then tightened her face, and the sweat
perspires on it.
perspires on
Tightening her
it.
face, tightening her face and perspiring or sweating.
Okay. And the time of dinner came, and the table was laid by the eldest of the sisters.
Meanwhile, the dinner time came and the eldest sister laid the table.
And the father and his sons came and sat around the table, but the baby's cries were continuous.
The father with his children sat for the dinner, but the baby continued to cry bitterly.
No hand could extend to the meals, and the table was cleared as it was laid.
In such a situation, nobody could lay his hands on the meals, and the table was cleared.
And the baby was crying and feeling distressed, and her mother was staring at her face for a while, and then raising her hands towards the sky for a while.
The baby was still crying in distress, and mother was just staring at her face for a while and then raising her hands towards the heaven for prayers for a while.
And she had her head uncovered.
She had removed her head cover.
It is strange or weird.
And how strange is the fact that
Anybody from all these people didn't think about the doctor.
not even a single person from all these people thought about seeing the doctor. See, this is the revised draft. Now this revised sentences has been rearranged in a paragraph. Just read this paragraph once again. Okay, one time. من الذي كان يقرأ؟ محمد أبشار. محمد أبشار؟ أشرف. Okay, let me. One fine day, the baby girl showed some sort of lethargy and coldness, and anyone hardly paid any attention to her, as the children in countryside are prone to such negligence, especially in the larger families. For days together, the condition of the baby remained so while she was laid on her bed, taken care of by her mother and sister. It was the afternoon of the fourth day that things changed all of a sudden, and the baby started to cry very badly. Her mother left everything and rushed to see her. She continued to cry, and it was getting even worse as she was whining and getting restless, tightening her face and sweating in the arms of her mother. Meanwhile, the dinner time came, and the eldest sister laid the table. The father with his children sat for the dinner, but the baby continued to cry bitterly. In such a situation, nobody could lay his hands on the meals, and the table was cleared without anybody having the dinner. The baby was still crying in the distress, and the mother was staring at her face for a while and then raising her hands towards the heaven for prayers for a while. She had uncovered her head in an anguish. And how strange is the fact that not even a single person from all these people thought about seeing a doctor. So see this the final draft of this paragraph. This is the translated paragraph, the final draft. There is a big difference between the first one and the last one. This is the revised draft. Some words have been deleted and some words have been added to make it more meaningful. There is a paragraph for your progress. Check your progress. Anybody would like to attempt this one? No. Anybody from the audience? Anyone else? Would you like? It is a homework, okay, for all of you. It is a homework in the next class tomorrow, inshallah. We'll complete this one. كيفية التغلب على الأحزان. This is the homework. You all are supposed to translate this one, okay, step by step. this para كيفية التغلب على الأحزان. Okay. As per the instructions, try to translate this paragraph and come in the next class. Now, anybody would like to translate this which we're already doing, مرض طفلة again? Anyone else? Without referring to the translated text. Just translate from Arabic into English. First, you need to read the paragraph and then translate it. Anyone else? Nobody is interested? Anyone else? Ubaid Ansari, are you there?
Sir, I have a fever, sir. Dry
Okay, no,
mouth.
no issue at all. Just listen, okay? Muhammad Ashraf, Mubashir,
Fast.
Salman Fares, anyone else? Do you have any question so far? Anyone else? Do you have any questions so far? No question? You must have a question. Should I ask a question? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Talawwa ya talawwa means I am asking you. If you are not asking, then I am asking you. Talawwa ya talawwa means والطفلة تتلوى وتضطرب. تتلوى means
10,
نعم
10, 10, roll,
roll
10,
roll
10.
roll up, yes, to coil, to roll, to twist. تلوى يتلوى وتضطرب اضطرب يضطرب. تضطرب means تضطرب means to be restless, to get restless, to be restless. انقبض ينقبض. انقباض means
Tight.
ثم ينقبض وجهه, to tighten. اشتد يشتد means
To become hard, severe.
severe, to become harsh, to severe. Very good. Good. Maida. Al-Maida.
Dining table.
Good. Jama. What is the plural of Maida?
Ma'idat.
No. Mawaid. Maidat, no, not used.
Oh, okay.
Maida, Mawaid.
جمع مؤنث سالم بالألف والتاء.
No. همود. الفتور والهمود. ما معنى الفتور؟
ഫുത്തൂർ പ്രാതലല്ലേ ബ്രേക്ക്ഫാസ്റ്റ്
No.
No, no, no.
lethargy,
فتر يفطر فتورا. الفتور means
Lethargy.
lethargy. Yes. الهمود
inactivity,
inactivity, coldness. التفت يلتفت التفات means
Pay attention.
good, very good. إهمال أهمل يهمل إهمال من باب فعل. إهمال means
Neglect.
negligence. Very good.
negligence
لا سيما. لا سيما means
especially
Especially.
especially
أسرة means
family,
Family.
family
ربة البيت.
housewife,
housewife
جمع ربة الكجمة.
Rabbat.
Rabbatul. Very good. Rabbatul bait. Rabbatun jama rabbat. Very good. Mulqat. Alqa yulqi. Mulqat.
Laid,
Means
laid,
laid.
On the bed.
Lying on the bed. Laid on the bed. Very good. Aitana ya'tani ta'tani means
Carrying out.
look after,
very good. To take care of. Look after. Al-yawm ar-rabi.
fourth day,
Fourth day.
Very good. Fajatan.
suddenly,
Suddenly.
All of a sudden. Suddenly. Very good.
faj'a or fuj'a, sir.
I think both are mustamal. Okay. Fujatan or
Okay,
fajatan. Both are mustamal.
okay.
Kathirul istimal wa fajatan. Not fujatan.
Shukran, shukran.
Tasihu siyahan munkaran. Saha yasihu means
Scream.
Scream,
very
Crying.
good. Munkaran,
Badly.
badly,
barely, bitterly. Taraka yatruku, tatruku.
Le- leave.
leave, leave,
Asra'a yusri'u, tusri'u ilayha.
rush,
To rush, to hurry.
Rush.
فكر يفكر تفكير.
Think.
think, to think,
To think, to ponder. Ponder. To ponder, to think. Marad.
Is.
Marad means
disease,
disease. Yes, very good. Now move on to the first paragraph. وطلابكم يريدون أن يجتازوا الامتحانات بغير درس. Is this applicable to all you people? Not. Yes or no?
No.
No. وطلابكم يريدون أن يجتازوا الامتحانات بغير درس ولا يعنيهم العلم في
لا.
ذاته. It is applicable to all you people or no? Because I am
No,
asking
sir.
some people are there are some very few people are responding. There are so many people joined to. I think for today 40 or 42 people were joining initially, but now I can see only 21 has left. I mean 50% has left this
ه-
session. Okay.
هذا الكلام عن طلاب آخر.
So those who are responding properly, they are serious about their study. Okay. They do not. إنهم لا يريدون أن إنهم لا يريدون أن يجتازوا الامتحانات بغير درس، بس يريدون أن يجتازوا الامتحانات بالدرس. Okay. لا بغير الدرس.
إن شاء الله.
Inshallah. Is there anything in this paragraph which you may not be able to understand? تذمر means to complain. Okay. بالكد والجد. الكد means hard work, labor. جد means seriousness. أشق الأثقال toughest load. أخس الأثقال meanest load.
Genius Lord.
كسالى
Lazy.
lazy,
كسالى is جمع. واحد is
kaslan,
very good. Thanks. كسالى. كسلان جمع كسالى. مترفين is
luxury,
luxury, affluent people, those who have a lot of wealth. Okay. من الكسالى المترفين ولكنهم لا تبصرون لا تريدون أن تفتحوا أعينكم. What is لقمة؟ ليستحق لقمته. لقمة
niwala in Hindi,
نعم.
niwala in Hindi,
Yes, you are correct. You are right. لقمة نوالا. Yes. Livelihood means livelihood, bread, food. نوالا. Exact translation. Okay. Very good. المرتب means ويهم المرتب.
wage, salary,
مرتبات جمع مرتبات. مرتب مرتبات salaries. ترقية
Promotion.
Promotion, very good. Intaj,
Productivity.
very good. Productivity. So that's all for today. Do you have any question, guys? Do you have any questions, or should we wind up this session for today? Do you have any questions? Yes.
So this translation should be almost a similar meaning, no? Not required exactly what the actual meaning.
No, not required. It should be correct, but it's not required as per the text.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Totally, it should be meaningful.
Yeah. It should be meaningful. There should be no change in the translation. Okay.
Okay.
Should be a meaningful. This is an example. These two paragraph has been translated an example. Okay, how do people need to translate a text into a target language? So if you follow these steps, I think hardly you will make a mistake. Okay, if you follow these steps, these 4, 5, 6 steps, and if you practice for maybe for 2 months, 3 months, you will be able to easily translate any text rather than doing it in Google. Okay, you will be able to translate yourself.
Sure.
Another question?
Sir,
Yes, Mobina.
Whether the assignment date has been extended?
Always it is getting extended, but I advise you to submit it on time. Okay. Any other question? Not. RC Wataka, can you please wind up the session?
Thank you, sir. Thank you to Phil, sir. It is a very enlightenment sessions for all the students. Sir, I'm just banding this session. Thank you again, all the students and all the participants.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Chandrakmar, for your support in this.